Stace, I am back today with another Cricut Explore video. We're also doing our Make It on Monday project, and today we're making a super cute and easy Easter card. Looks like this here. I did add my own text to make it say Happy Easter. There's the eggs on the outside, and I also added the inside elements as well. Then we have the envelope, and I also added that to using the Cricut marker tool. Alright, let's go to the computer and we will get started. Alrighty, at the computer you want to go to cricut.com/design. You will see this screen. Upper left hand corner where it says account, click on that to sign in, enter in your email and your password. When you see your name in that green box, that verifies that you were logged in. You want to go to the right and click on where it says all categories, and then go down and click on cards. And the card we want is right there. It's called a Happy Easter Eggs card. Click on that. This will bring up the preview window. Bottom right, click on customize. Alright, so we have the card piece here, then we have the card base and the eggs to go on top of the card. The first thing I'm going to do is take my left mouse button across the entire egg piece here and right click on that and choose group. And do the same for this egg as well. Take my mouse across those and right click and choose group. I'm going to bring these pieces over and just resize them. I do want 3 eggs on my card. You don't want to go terribly small. As you can see, this piece here is pretty intricate. I'm going to bring this one down a little bit, make this one be a little bigger. I'm going to right click on that one and choose copy. Right click again and choose paste. Now I'll have 2 of them, so I can put 3 eggs across the front of the card. Just kind of rotate them a little bit till they all fit. Make this one be a little bit bigger, I think. Make this one be a tad bit smaller. Maybe rotate it a little bit. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. I'll take the middle one, right click on that one as well and choose copy. And again, right click and choose paste. Bring this piece over. I'm going to right click on it again and choose ungroup. All I want is the top layer so I can delete the solid piece. I want to put this on the envelope. Now if you look at the envelope piece here, you will see one side is slanted and this side is straight. The straight side here is the bottom of the envelope, so this flap will close the envelope up and this flap will go down to seal the envelope. I want to make sure I put my egg on the seal part here. So I'm going to bring the egg over, again resize it and rotate it a little bit. If you want to, you can do 2 eggs or 3 eggs. I think I'll do 3 on this one. The first envelope I only did the 1 egg. So I'm going to right click on that one again and choose copy, right click again and choose paste. I'm going to right click again and choose paste. Now we'll have 3 eggs going across the top. I'll rotate them again a little bit so they're not so lined up or perfect. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now these are set to cut. We want to change that from cut to write. So have one of the eggs selected, go to the right hand side toolbar, click on layers, and you will know which egg you have selected because it'll be highlighted over here. You can see the shadow. You can see the scissors, it is set to cut. Go ahead and click on the egg itself and click it and change that from cut to write. Now I'm also going to change the pen color. And do the same thing for all 3 of these eggs. Click on each one and change it from cut to write, then change the pen color to where I can see it. Again, now rather than cutting those eggs out, the Cricut is going to draw that on the envelope for us. And when you're happy with the way that looks, you want to take your left mouse button across the entire envelope and the eggs as well. Right click on that and choose attach. That's going to attach these eggs to the envelope piece here. Right now, I'm going to work on this piece. I want to add my own text here. Left hand side toolbar, click on add text. I'm going to type in Happy Easter to kind of be different or fun. I already have the text selected. Go to the right hand side toolbar, click on edit. Change all fonts to has a writing style. This way we can use the marker. If you want to, you can leave it as the Cricut alphabet or you can change it. I think I'm going to change it. I'm not sure what I did on my first card. We'll go and pick something here. Maybe Cake Basics. I want a clean type of a font. I kind of like that one. I'm going to bring it down. Kind of adjust your eggs to where your font's going to fit on there to where it doesn't look too cluttered or busy. Make my font a little bit bigger. Alright, so when you're happy with the way your font looks on your card, you're going to take your eggs off so I can see it better here. Take my mouse across the entire piece, the card base and my text. Right click on that one and choose attach. And again, that's going to attach the text to the card base. Alright, top toolbar, click on go. All right, so we have the envelope here, and this will fit on one sheet of 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. And if you go to the left-hand side, you can see it has scissors to cut the envelope out, the right to draw the eggs on there, and the scoring tool to do the scoring for the envelope. Then we have that one egg here, the card base, again the same thing. It's going to have the scissors to cut it out, the scoring tool to score, and also the pen to draw the words. Then the 3 pieces that go behind the eggs, and then the 2 other eggs there. Bottom right, click on Go. I'm going to cut all this out over the table and put our envelope together. Alrighty guys, we have all of our pieces cut out. The first thing we're going to do is go to work on the envelope. I'm going to crease on those score marks, finger press them first. And if you had the different color Cricut markers, you can certainly make your eggs there different colors as well versus just being a black like mine are. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and glue our envelope down. I'm using Art Glitter Glue from Made It. Just put some glue on this flap and this one as well, and then go ahead and seal that shut. I'm just going to rub it a little bit, let that glue make contact with the paper. Alright, so when the envelope is closed, we have our eggs. Super cute, right? Alright, now we have the card base. Again, I'm going to finger press on that score mark. I love the added scallop edge on this piece. Alright, now we're going to go to work on our eggs. So I have the 3 bases here, and I chose like bright colors. Easter to me is all about the brights, the pastel, so I chose purples, yellows, pinks, that kind of thing. I'm going to change up my glue. I'm using this glue here. This is the Scotch glue pen. It is a dual applicator. This is a pen, this is the dauber end, and I like the dauber end when I'm working with pieces like this. Just going to flip it over and just rub the glue everywhere. I'm going to dab it down, and it covers everything nice and even. I'm going to put that on that piece. And it is a forgiving one, so you don't get it lined up perfectly. You can kind of wiggle around a little bit. All right, now let's do this one. Okay, and do the same thing. Layer that one on with that one. Okay, and lastly we have a larger one. I'm going to kind of fold this in half because I have the glue there. Flip this one over. I'm just kind of dabbing it, gliding it. Okay, now I'm going to put this one on top of that one. Another thing you can do to get the kids involved is just cut out the egg shapes and don't worry about the top piece. Just ungroup it and get rid of that layer and have the kids decorate the eggs with markers or crayons or whatever. They can mail the card to Grandma and Grandpa. Alright, so we have that. I'm going to go ahead and flip all these guys over and add some pop dots, these little foam circles here. I think I'm going to do probably 5 on the big one. And then we'll do 4 on the smaller ones. And these are itty bitty, so if you had regular ones, you probably only would need 2. Since these are so small, I need to use 4. I need to get more of these, or different ones. I do like these, I just find they're too small. They're kind of hard, because they're all grouped together with that backing on top of them. I don't know, it's just me. I have a hard time getting it out of that. Especially when I have no nails. I try to let my nails grow, then I need to do the dog's ears, and I'm afraid I'm going to poke them. So I clip my nails. Alright, so we have the card base. I'm going to give these guys a squish and take the backing off. All those guys there. Okay, and just going to layer eggs on it. So we have that one. Give these guys a squish, take the backing off as well. I love, love, love the Make It Now section. And there's so many things you can do to really add your own element to it. You know, for a quick and easy project, you can just cut it out as is, you know, and use a stamp or something. Okay, I think I'm going to flip this guy around a little bit so he's not so the same. Alright, so there's our card. Now what I did do, I like creating a liner. So I took the same yellow as my envelope and I cut a piece of cardstock that was 4 by 5 1/4 and a piece of white that is 3 3/4 by 5. And they're going to layer together. And That's going to create the mat. So we can write our reading on the inside. Or what I like to do, sometimes, you know, I'll mail a card out, I'll put everything together, and I'll just write on a little post-it note. This way that person I'm giving the card to can reuse the card and send it to somebody else. So by not writing on it, you're not ruining the inside. But usually for personal cards like this one, we'll probably give my grandson, I'll certainly write in this one. Alright, so we have that piece there. You know, when you have this coming down, it shows a little bit of white and yellow, so it kind of plays on the front. Now with this egg here, I did pick out, you'll notice like the first, I don't know, maybe the third, fourth, and fifth row, I guess, are the same size. So I'm going to take those, I saved 2 of them, to kind of put on the inside. I like bringing the inside of the card, or the outside of the card to the inside, and this one I really couldn't do that other than adding another little egg. I'm just going to take these little zigzag things and just kind of bring them in here so it pulls that green in. Because we have the purple, which is the dominant color, that's for our card base, and then we have the pink, which is I guess like an accent, and the little speck of green all on that one egg. So I wanted to bring that green in a little bit more. We have a lot of yellow going on because that's my favorite color. Alright, so there we have it. So we kind of, you know, dress up the inside. Outside super cute. Now whenever I make a card that has dimension on it, I tend to always, I don't know, for some reason, I put it on this side of the envelope. I find if I go this way, I'm going to get stuck on that flap, and I always put it in to where the fold side is down. So I'm going to put that little guy in there, and super cute, right? How fun would that be to receive in the mail? So there's the card, guys. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.